Hey friends! Alright, so I have a story for you. So the other day, I tried to make stir fry, and I love stir fry. I was like, I know how to make this, I've seen them do it, I go to the store and get it all the time, and like cook it up for me. And so I was like, okay, I'll go get everything, and I went to the store, I got everything I thought I needed, and I tried to make it, and in my head, I planned it out going really well, but in reality, it didn't go so well. So I started with the chicken, and I realized very quickly that I don't exactly know how to tell for sure when chicken is done. So I was like a little bit scared that I was going to undercook it and get sick. So I cooked the chicken, and all of a sudden the oil starts to splatter a little bit. And I'm like, this kind of hurts. I feel this on me. So I got an apron to protect my outfit, of course. And and then I would turn the heat down so it wouldn't splatter so much and make a mess because it's getting kind of messy. And I was like, okay, I think the chicken is pretty good now. So I added the carrots and the peanuts and some sauce, and a little bit later added the noodles. And it was going pretty well, but then I put in more sauce because I kind of was doubting that it was enough. And it just turned out to be way too much sauce. But we'll get there in a second. So anyway, so I get it all plated up, and I'm like, this is gonna be so good. Even though it didn't look quite great, I was like, it's okay if it doesn't look beautiful. It's gonna taste good. And I tried, and I'm kind of like, this chicken is kind of hard. I think I overcooked it. It was way too saucy. It just was not very good. And I was kind of bummed. I was like, oh man, what am I gonna do with this? This is pretty terrible. And I was thinking about it, and I was trying to find the good in it. And I was like, okay, this is a total God moment, because I can totally see how this relates to my life. Like, all the time, I think people will get discouraged and stuff. You know, we're trying our best, the oil's splattering, you know, things are getting messy, and we have this idea, but it's not quite working out, and just, we get discouraged, but we keep trying, and we keep trying, we feel like we put all this work into it, and then it just doesn't go as planned. And we sit down to take that bite, and we're like, this wasn't what I was dreaming, this wasn't what I was hoping for. But you know, sometimes we just gotta trust God's plan. You know, I doubted that the chicken was cooked all the way, so I cooked it a little too long, and it didn't turn out quite right. I think sometimes we do the same thing in our faith. You know, we get impatient, we don't wait for God's plan to work out all the way, and we cook that chicken just a little too long, you know, and then we get chewy chicken, not the best. And so that's just kind of what I was thinking about. And yeah, I just think that sometimes we just need to trust God a little more. We need to not get so discouraged, and if things don't go great the first time, that's okay. We can make it again. We can get those ingredients, and we can start that stir fry right back up, because it's fine if we mess up the first time. Like, we learned something from it, and we're gonna move on. It's gonna be great. So just don't get too down if something doesn't go quite as planned. Keep faith, and it's gonna be great. Have a good day, friends. Bye.